Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been a while, but good morning and welcome back to fishing. So it is crack of dawn right now, Halloween, October 31st, and we are about to go fishing. We're driving out eastern end of Long Island, from New York City, from Queens specifically. And yeah, I have not made a video in a while. I've tried, but haven't been fishing nearly as much due to work and other things that are going on in my life right now. So with that being said, this weekend is for all intents and purposes likely going to be my last weekend trying to fish saltwater by kayak. I can't see really any circumstances outside of a few very unlikely ones where I'd go out in the kayak on saltwater again this year. Freshwater will happen for sure, barring some unforeseen events, but saltwater very unlikely. So we're gonna go out to Montauk right now, and we're gonna try and get on some Blackfish, aka Tautog. We need to stop at my parents' house and pick up a couple things and get some crabs too. But we're hoping to get on some fish, so stay tuned. We're gonna make that happen shortly. And with a little luck, you know it, we'll get some fishing accomplished. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. It's been far too long. It's been at least a month. It's the longest I've gone without kayaking all year, surprisingly. So forgive me if I'm a little rusty. And it is cold. Right now it's probably about 40 degrees, so you see I have the dry suit on. Definitely don't go out in the water like this without a dry suit. But yeah, let's make it happen. Ooh, things getting a little tight. All that quarantining. All right, let's get on it. So this session's a first in many ways for the year. It's the first time blackfish fishing, first time on the kayak for a month. I got my Mirage Drive back. This is the first time I fished on this for a while, so hopefully it holds up. Knock on plastic. But yeah, we're looking for tog, and if you've never done this kind of fishing before, it's really a structure game. You definitely want to have some idea that you're fishing your structure. Fish finder definitely helps for that, as you can imagine. I'll be the first to admit I'm not super good at this kind of fishing, but it's all a learning experience. I've done okay with it. Truth be told, I've done better spear fishing blackfish than actually fishing for them. But I was on the fence between this and leaving the city and going lake trout fishing. And I just concluded that, you know, I can lake trout fish all winter, but blackfish inshore is a steadily closing window. So rapidly closing window, I should say. So I decided to do this, and I'm hoping it pays off. I got a lot of time. We're going to be fishing predominantly with green crabs. I got 2 dozen of them. Hopefully that was enough. Tide's really high right now. If it gets good and we run out of crabs, I might try and go inshore during low tide and try and lift some rocks and find some. But yeah, we're going to try and make this work. Just looking for big boulders in the fish finder and going to drop down. Also note, it definitely helps to have an anchor for this kind of fishing, and I do have an anchor. But if I can get away with not using it, I will, just because it's such a hassle managing that anchor with everything else in the kayak. But we'll see how it goes. I'm actually looking like we're getting some structure here, so let's try a drop. All right, I got 2 main blackfish setups. We're gonna try a high-low first, or a drop shot. I got some single jigs too, and that's an option as well. I did that last year with mixed results, but I just felt like I was catching so much crap on the bottom. So we're gonna try this first and see if this works. We've got some life and looks like some boulders in the bottom. See if we can get on them. There he is. There he is. Yes. That's what we're talking about. It took long enough. That might do it, probably not, but alright. Boom. Tautog. Cool little fish. I don't think he's gonna keep, but very cool. Long overdue. First hog of the year. On the high-low. Cool little fish. Get a quick measure. I know he's not gonna measure up, but probably like 14, yeah, 14 incher. All right, at least we're not going to be skunked today. Let's see if we can get something to take home now. But that was cool. Had to work for him, but we found something. So hopefully there's some more fish over here. Trying to get right back on the spot where I had that fish, and I just had a couple hits too. Right about here. Could anchor up, but I think my bait just fell off. Damn it. We'll find out soon. Oh, come on. Little fish, little fish. Sea bass. All right, well, if you were like 20 times bigger, you'd be okay. Got him. That's a blackfish. Not a big one, but it's a blackfish. Another Tautog. Toggin. Kenny Toggins. See ya. Alright, just got our second tog, also a short, but feisty little guy. Certainly beats getting skunked. But we're gonna see if we can get on something a little bigger. Oh, instant. Oh, dang. That wasn't a surprise. Let's try the other piece. Piso crab. Back down you go. There he is. Now he knows. Oh, dang! That was a good fish. Darn it. There he is. That's a good fish. Yeah. Yes. Much better than the last couple. He's gonna be close. I don't think so though. It's like a 15 incher. Got a nice white chin though. Cool. Very nice. You wanted that crab, didn't you? Fish. Let's get a little fish pick. That's a cool fish. measure. My head camera just died. This fish, almost 15 inches. Next year, we'll get the next one. The camera cut off on that last tog, but I tried to film the release with the other camera just to keep me honest. That fish was just under 15 inches. And surprisingly, he actually gave me back the crab, so I'm trying that again. But yeah, there's fish all over this spot, which is great. Hopefully we can pull at least a couple keepers off of this. But I'm just having fun regardless. Hopefully this footage is coming out well. Yeah, this crab is done. Good fish. Stay out of that lobster pot. Oh yeah, stay out of that lobster pot. Jeez. Stay out of that lobster pot. That might keep. That very well, I think it's gonna keep. Nice fish. Oh yeah. Tautog, aka Kenny Toggins, in the boat himself. Kenny Toggins. Gift wrapped him too. That's a nice fish. Oh yeah. That's a keeper. Oh show. Measure this one, but we'll do it just to keep me honest. This fish is going about 17 and a half almost. Pinch the tail, just about. Solid fish. Look at this. Solid keeper Tautog. They'll make some nice fillets, that's for sure. Alright, we just got our first keeper tog in the boat. I'd like to get at least one more to really have a solid dinner. But I'm happy to have that one fish at the very least. So, having a good time so far. Definitely got enough footage for a video. Let's see if we can really knock it out of the park. Let's try this again. Go. Little guy. Right fish though. Chill, chill, chill. Keep that crab. Back you go. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, much better fish. Doesn't feel huge, but definitely better than the last one. Nice little guy. Won't keep, but fun size. Tautog bite is on. Sorry, you're not going down there. You got another year or two before you make it down to that part of the boat. Cool. Got him. Little guy. Ooh, feisty. Got him. Oh my God, Dan, come on. Oh man, that was a good fish. Damn. Got him somehow. I got another one. I don't know if that's the one I lost, but better than a lot of the most recent ones I've been getting hooked up with. Cool, cool fish. There it is. That's a good one. Oh yeah. That's what we've been looking for. Best one in a very long time. Yes, sir. That one will let her off. That's going to be close. All right. 16 is what we want. I think that this one will do. Not quite as big as the other keeper, but I think it'll make 16. No. Just a thick 15. This one's going back. Look at that little guy. Pretty fish. Got some massive boulders over here.
So it was about at this point in the fishing trip that my GoPro batteries really started to run out of juice. It was a very cold day, so I think they drained a lot faster than usual. So by this point, right about after this clip, I just basically would hit record as soon as I would hook up with something if it was of any significance. So I apologize for missing the hook sets. In addition, I apologize that the lens got a little bit guffed up. That's one of the detriments of using baits, just crabs. You get a lot of the, let's just say, sediment from the crabs on the lens, and it was so cold I wasn't as on top of cleaning the lens as I usually was. But the footage came out good enough, so again, my apologies, and thank you for bearing with it.
I think I caught a mackerel on a crab. Yep, indeed. Shove mackerel on a crab. They said it could never be done, but there's the proof right there. And I know from last time that this is not going to taste good unless you smoke it, so bye. What is going on right now? Another mackerel. Big mackerel too. Holy crap, look at that thing. Ugh. Chill out, dude. Oh my goodness. Return to the Mac. Am I right? Ugh. Come on, I don't want you for anything. Mackerel eating. Another tug. Little guy, I think. Not terrible. Little scrappy fella. Sorry we're not getting the hook sets. I just have no camera battery left whatsoever. But if we get a good one, I want you to see it with that cool copper color. Here we go. This could be it. This is a good fish. Took a while. This was just 3 drops, 3 fish immediately. Oh yeah. Best one in a very long while. That could be number 2. It's gonna be close. That's a good one. In you go. I think that'll do. That's gonna be very close. All right, just got our second gorgeous keeper blackfish, about 16 and a half. Very healthy fish. He's coming home, or she's coming home to dinner. Be our guest of honor.
So after getting that second keeper, I kept fishing for a while, and the bite was really hot. As I mentioned before, my GoPro battery was basically at its limit. So I basically just hit record if I had anything that felt even remotely nice. I must have caught another like 20 or 30 fish, just most of them were very small. Some of them were close, but for the most part, I'll just leave you with these last couple of clips. But that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you did like it, please make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and if you have subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support and feedback, and if you have any feedback for me, please feel free to leave it in the comments. As I said in the beginning of this video, I'm not necessarily a super experienced hog fisherman, but this was definitely one of my best or better sessions yet. So I'm just going to leave you with the last couple catches of any significance, probably a couple, 3 or 4 decent 14 to 15 inches, nothing big enough. But thank you for watching. I'll leave you with these last couple clips, and as I do, more stuff to come soon. This was a pretty good and productive weekend. You should check it out when it comes out to the channel. Goodbye from fishing.
Color in this thing. He does not want to be here. I don't blame him. Beautiful. Just pure hog pandemonium. This is insane. Not big fish, but so many fish. Good fish. Good fish. Yeah, he's lightening up. It's hard to say. He's going back and forth. That might be it. It'll be close. Probably not. Jeez, these fish can fight.